Greetings and welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. When you think Argentine barbecue, you don't normally think pork, but I'm thinking pork today.
Pork is amazing.
I'm here at my favorite butcher shop to get some pork belly. Let's make it happen. Greetings and welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. You know, I'm excited. Tomorrow, I'm going to cook pork belly for the first time on the new Sunterra Argentine Brasero Grill. But as I said, it's the day before. We have a little bit of prep to do. Let's get the first one prepped. This one, we're going to soak overnight in brine. So I want to make sure that brine penetrates. I'm using one of these puppies on it. So let's poke a bunch of holes in our pork. All right, so you can see all those holes in there. I also know that this pork belly, if I roll it up, is going to fit in my smaller brine bucket, taking up less room in my refrigerator. And I know that I need 10 cups of liquid to cover that. How do I know? Because I rolled the pork belly up, stuck it in here, poured water in there till I got it to the level I wanted above the pork belly, took the pork belly back out, and then drained the water. So that's why my water over here looks a little discolored. The pork belly's already been in it. So, knowing that I need 10 cups, I'm going to go with 8 cups of water and 2 cups of brine. I'm using the Ancho and Chipotle Sweetwater Spice Company brine. Now, as always, loyal viewers, all of the ingredients, their amounts, the directions are down below in the description section. I'll put the name of this brine down there for you. Yeah, 4 parts to 1, that's a fine mixture for the brine, especially with all the holes in the pork belly. It's going to penetrate well. I didn't have quite 2 cups in this bottle, but that's okay. I keep this stuff stocked up. All right, there's my 2 cups. So into my briner bucket goes my 8 cups of water. My 2 cups of brine concentrate. Gonna give that a good mixing. Then we'll roll up our pork belly into the briner bucket.
Like a glove.
Put the plate on top to keep the belly submerged. Perfect. I can sleep soundly tonight knowing I have no exposed pork belly. All of it's getting that incredible flavor. All right, set this aside and we'll work on the second one. Alrighty, first pork belly set aside. Now I get my badass Dalstrong chef's knife and start working on the second one. We're gonna butterfly this. I'm gonna cut it along this way and fold it out. Then we'll do some more magic to it. But we gotta get it cut first. Gotta have patience for this and a lot of room. Okay, got it started. So now just start peeling it back and rolling that top as you cut. Now, pork bellies don't stay the same thickness everywhere, so just do the best you can, be patient, take your time, and we'll get through this. All right, I think that's about as far as I want to go. So, what we have created here, my friends, is one giant pig-flavored blanket of happiness. There we go. Okay? Is it perfect? No, but that's okay. Once it gets rolled up, you're not going to be able to tell with the final product. We just wanted more surface area. Now, some more magic's going to happen. So last night I filmed the grilled beef rib episode, and for that episode I made a bunch of mild and spicy chimichurri. At the end of the night we took both of what was left over of those and mixed them together. That's what I have right here. So I'm going to give this a good stir, get it mixed up, and then half of it is going to go on this, what we just exposed. Okay? It's about half. Now I'm going to spread that out all over this. In fact, I'm going to use my hands. I think that's going to be easier. If you have not had chimichurri before, especially with meat, you are missing out. Those Argentines know what they're doing.
He speaks the truth.
All right, I'm happy with that. Now we fold our sheet back over and we put the rest of our chimichurri on it and spread it out. All right, wash the paws. Now we're going to roll this up. Okay, now we're going to tie it off. So I think I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to get 6 steaks or chimichurri rolls, whatever you want to call it, out of this. So I need 6 pieces of twine. Well, I need 5 pieces of twine. Cut in between them, you get 6. So we'll start working on that. And here is the easiest way, especially when you're working by yourself. I have learned to do this. Get your first one cut. Now you know the length you need the rest of them. And you always want to have extra, so don't fret if it's too long. All right, so first one, get that in the middle. Okay, so bring your strings up, cross them once, then do it a second time. Now tie her good and tight. Get yourself a little square knot there. Cut the excess off. And I'm going to repeat that 5 more times so I can get my 6 different steaks for tomorrow. All right, that's the prep the night before. Going to chuck these in the fridge, and tomorrow we'll see out the grill and make magic happen. See you then. Alrighty, as you can see, I've got the Sunterra Argentine Brasero Grill fired up. We are currently cooking some grilled bacon double cheeseburger stuffed mushrooms. They're going to be amazing. Check that episode out. But now we need to work on our pork belly. So I've taken the pork belly out of the refrigerator that we tied up yesterday. Now I'm going to cut in between the strings to give us several steaks to cook. Or rolls, chimichurri rolls. And look at that. These are going to be amazing. Okay, I'm cutting in between the strings on all of these. All right, my 2 end ones are a little thicker than the rest of them, so obviously they're going to get done last, or I just need to put them on the hottest part of the grill. Okay, those are ready. So all I got to do is slap them on the grill. We'll see you when it's time to do that. All right, now we got those pork belly pinwheels sliced. You know, Argentine cooking is all about eating as you get things done and having appetizers and stuff like that. So every cook that we have done on the Argentine grill, we've had provoletta, which has been amazing, and I've done a different way each time. Today is no different. So what I have here is some homemade Argentine chorizo. You can see that in an earlier episode right here. But we're going to take this and we're going to put it in the middle of our provoletta. Oh yeah. So let's get it going. So I'm going to cut this into a bunch of slices. Then we'll take our well-heated cast iron skillet. We'll put 1 piece of provolone cheese down. We will top that. It's sizzling already. Top that with some of that chorizo. And then another piece of provolone cheese. We'll hit that with some chimichurri seasoning. And of course, some kind of garlic powder. We love Spiceology's Vampire Killer. All right, that goes back on the grill till it's all good and crispy. We'll see you when it's time to get the pork belly onto the grill. See you then. Alrighty, the provoletta is off the grill. I'm going to let that cool a little bit so I don't burn my judge. And then I've got the pork belly out of the brine. I've patted it dry. So now we're going to take that, we're going to set it on the grill in an area where I can hold my hand for 6 to 8 seconds before I have to pull it away. We're going to put it fat side down. That fat is going to protect the meat. So fat side down, and then we're gonna let it go. I'm expecting between an hour and 45 minutes and 2 hours until I get that pork belly to the tenderness I want. If you're smoking a pork belly, that magic number is 203. When you're grilling, you know, you gotta check it. You jab it with the thermometer, and you're not looking at the number, you're looking at the feel. We're gonna get that on and get her cooked until it's tender. So, pork belly, all 10 pounds of its glory, onto the grill. All right, then I'm gonna hit that backside with just a little bit of coarse sea salt. I'm not gonna go crazy because it's been sitting in brine for 24 hours, but we're going as traditional Argentine grilling as we can here. And we'll do the same with our pinwheels over here. All right. So with the exception of a few gratuitous shots, we'll get the provolina judged, and then with the exception of a few gratuitous cooking shots, we'll be ready to see you again when it's time to judge. See you then. All right, the provoletta is done. Now it's time for some judgment from Gabby. All right, chorizo stuffed provoletta. To be specific, Argentine chorizo stuffed provoletta.
Oh yeah.
Did you have it last time we made it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. That's your first time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she can't tell if it's any better.
Oh my God. Oh, it's like major comfort food.
That's
so
just
good.
provolone cheese, Argentine chorizo in the middle, some chimichurri seasoning, and garlic seasoning.
It was like the perfect crispiness
Mm-hmm.
to the bite. Is delicious.
Awesome. All right, there you go. Now we'll see you when it's time to judge the pork bellies. We'll see you then.
Oh, really?
All right, we're done with the cook. So now we've brought an impeccable judge, a former Marine. I guess you're never a former Marine. He's still a Marine. Adam. So, let's see. This would be the chimichurri one. So let me know how we did.
Definitely moist.
Uh-huh. Moist.
Moist.
He said it. Can you taste the chimichurri?
A little bit.
Okay, good.
It's got a lot like the flavors kind of melting through.
Uh-huh. All right, and then this is the ancho chipotle brined pork belly.
Try it there. With the smokiness off bat.
Uh-huh. Good flavor?
Good flavor. It's moist too.
Oh, moist.
Yeah, I will definitely eat more of it.
All right, there we go. Hey, I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. If you did, hit that subscribe button and become a Sunscriber. Hit that like button. That helps us out. And leave us a comment. Where are you watching from? What else would you like to see us cook on our new Argentine Brasero Grill? Hey, until we see you next time, thank you so much for watching, and fair winds and following seas.